in about 2013, I moved to Seoul, and then I started painting again in 2015. I started painting just as, I guess, a hobby at the time, but then in 2019, I made my business license. I got my business license, and then I went kind of full in. I think my family was very art forward, and my grandpa was an artist, so he was a pen and ink artist. My aunt and my cousin both do, my aunt does graphite art, and then my cousin does portraiture, acrylic paintings. So it's just something that was always kind of there in my family. Like for holidays and birthdays, people would just give me art supplies, and I think there's a creative gene that just kind of flows. My last semester in university, I just sporadically took a study in Italy trip, and it was, I guess, life-changing. Stylistically, I lean more towards post-impressionistic, post-impressionistic art that influences my style. I had joined a Malaysian 24-season drum troupe. There were a lot of like exchange students and foreign students on that, and so I was thinking to go to Asia and do the teaching for a few years, and so I came here. So when you come here, you come with like a suitcase. I didn't bring paint, but I brought colored pencils and paper, like sketchbook stuff. No socks, completely socks, just forgot about socks. Along the way of taking the Korean classes, there is a Korean culture class. We learned about the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. And so one morning, I woke up and I went to one of them, and I was overtaken by the beauty of the landscape. And I went home and I bought canvases, oil paint, everything that I would need to start painting again after going to Namhan Sansang. So I am definitely influenced, I think, by Minhwa, Korean art, but I do like work with oil paint, so it's a little bit of a different process. I really am influenced by the mountains and like the line work, the line qualities of old Joseon Shide art, and I try not to lean too heavy into that though, and I try to kind of towing the line between illustration and fine art. It is my dream to have like a little van that like a mobile studio essentially, that I just have filled with canvases, filled with paint, filled with snacks, and then I just drive around the countryside and like paint landscapes. So I would really love to go to Seoraksan and paint there in my little van, and then go to the coast and just like keep driving around to all these little small towns. I love painting like little communities, like maybe a cluster of two or three little houses with like mountains and trees behind them. Yeah, that's my dream, to get a little mobile studio and just travel the country.